Okay, I have like a really weird outfit right now because I'm wearing school spirit wear and I didn't feel like changing purely for this, so I instead stuck on this flannel that I rarely ever wear, and now I look like a southern dad. Um, but yeah, there's a cat over there. I don't know if she's ever gonna come say hi. If she does, I'll show you guys. But one immunity, let's go, huge fucking W. You know, it feels good to not have to go to tribal and not have to, like, you know, worry whether or not I'm gonna go home really early, or, like, you know, whether or not one of my allies is gonna go home really early. This is gonna kind of segue into the next question here, but, like, I feel like I'm gonna have a repeat of that because, like, Iris hasn't, I don't know if she's been able to connect with anyone, really. Because, like, she says that, like, you know, Jay and Pika are apparently ghosting her. Or, like, you know, she said hi, Jay is ghosting her. And then she said, like, hey to Pika, and Pika just hit her with a what? So, you know, that's brilliant. Yeah, I'm definitely vibing with Iris the most here, you know, like, she's definitely, like, you know, my new number one for this tribe. So, you know, I trust her the most. I don't really have much of an opinion on everyone else. Like, you know, the people from, the fucking, Aconite, or however the fuck you say that tribe, like, the people that went from that tribe to this tribe, they were, like, the most boring people ever. So I so wish Ty got swapped, with me. Cause, yeah, this is literally just Vivivivor all over again. Like, there's one active social player on my tribe that I talk to, and then everyone else is just, like, pretty quiet, and you don't know what they're doing game-wise. And, like, you know, when your game relies, like, heavily on strategy, like, that then becomes, like, you know, a huge issue, because, like, you don't know, like, are they plotting against me, or, like, you know, what are they doing here exactly? And, like, those kinds of people are so hard to read, right? Because you genuinely have no fucking clue where their head is at. So yeah, I don't know. This is, like, a really weird tribe for me, because, you know, almost no one is socially active. And that kind of makes it hard for me to, like, you know, play the game, basically. Like, you know, I still try with Nivy, Noah, and Johnny, and I would assume they all still trust me from our OG tribe, and, you know, we have the alliance going. I really hope they don't want to just take out everyone that was from the what was it, the Vervain. Yeah, I really hope they don't want to just take people out from the Vervain tribe. I don't have tribe names memorized still, in case you couldn't tell. So yeah, like, I really hope that's not, like, their general plan if we ever lose a tribal. And, like, if they do, I would like for them to target, like, you know, either Jay or Pika first, right? Because I don't know anything about Jay or Pika, because, like, our DM counts are so low, and, like, they're giving me literally nothing in DMs. And, you know, when I endured an entire org where that was, like, basically the whole cast, besides, like, one or two people, Um, and that was really frustrating. So, like, you know, basically having to do that all over again is, like, really annoying to me because I don't. How are there this many people that don't know how to socialize properly, right? Because you have Noah, who tries, you know, he tries, but I think Iris put it the best way, like, there's just not really much of a personality there. And then Nivy, like, I don't know, we haven't really had, like, any decent conversations in a while, but she trusts me game-wise because I saved her, at the Fae Tribal. And then, like, you know, I've been having shorter and shorter convos with Johnny because, like, you know, I can't really fault him for this, but, like, you know, he's like, you know, not in a great headspace, and I can't fault him for that, you know, I absolutely don't. So I'm not gonna, like, you know, write Johnny off as, like, dry or anything. Hard to connect with? Probably. And, like, you know, that probably has to do with the age gap, but also, like, you know, we don't have similar interests. But, yeah, so people I vibe with the most are just, like, is literally just Iris. And I literally just trust Iris the most right now. I guess I should technically trust my alliance the most as well. And, you know, I don't really know if it'd be a good I don't think it would be a good move at all for me to try to go for Nivy again. So I think the people on my hit list right now are just Jay and Pika because, like, there's literally nothing there, and, like, you know, if they're starting to ignore Iris now as well, then I don't really know what exactly they're planning in this game, you know? So if we ever if we ever have to go to Tribal again, which we might, but, you know, we did absolutely blow the other tribe out of the water in this challenge. I was literally the only person that couldn't score a point. I just feel like it'd probably be best to go after either Jay or Pika here because, you know, like, there's just nothing there, like, nothing at all. So yeah, before I, like, you know, go repeating myself over and over again, I end up stretching this out to 20 minutes again, like, that's basically who's all on my hit list. So yeah. Favorite movie, Electrical Life of Louis Wayne. That will forever be my favorite movie. I'm not really much of a movie person, but God, that movie is so fucking beautiful. I don't get why critics hate it. You know, that was a very, very special movie for me. I love that movie. Favorite book? I don't know. I don't read. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that question because I don't read. I read, like, long-ass unnecessary documents on the internet or, like, you know, whatever long drama thread I come across. But, like, you know, I'm not out here reading novels or anything. I don't even read, like, fan fiction or anything. This thing is, like, so puffy. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite book. TV show, just Big Brother or Survivor, really. Yeah, I don't know. Those questions are all kind of like forms of media that I don't really dabble in that much. Like, you know, I don't watch many movies. I don't read many books other than whatever's assigned to me in class. And then, like, you know, besides Big Brother and Survivor, like, the only other TV show I've watched recently was Squid Game The Challenge, which is really good, by the way. Like, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. But yeah, like, those are all, like, forms of media that are, like, basically phased out of, I guess. Because, like, you know, basically all my time is spent, like, either at school or just sitting at the computer doing funny stuff on Discord or watching YouTube, which is mostly just Vocaloid music videos, or long-ass documentaries on topics that I find interesting, but I think the average person would find pretty fucking boring. Like, you know that iCarly Victorious Salmon Cat series that's, like, probably well over 24 hours long until I've watched that series so many times. I love that. The new H-Bomber guy video, that was definitely a really good one. And then I just finished watching, like a 3-hour documentary on Billy Mitchell, like, you know, the fraudulent gamer. I already knew a lot about Billy Mitchell from, like, you know, watching people like Carl Jobst, like, you know, because he's definitely, like, one of the more popular speedrunner YouTubers, and he tends to cover, like, a lot of, like, frauds in gaming and whatnot. But, like, you know, I just watched the 3-hour Billy Mitchell documentary for fun, and it did actually have some stuff that I didn't know in it before. I feel like something I do a lot is, like, learn about frauds and scandals and whatnot. Because there's another YouTuber I watch. His name is Bobby Broccoli. You might have seen, like, one of his videos, like, the guy who almost faked his way to a Nobel Prize. That was, about, Jan Hendrickson, with the fucking, what was it? I forget what it was about, but it was basically this guy that, like, you know, faked all his research and stuff, and, like, almost got a Nobel Prize, but then, like, you know, it was uncovered about, like, all the lies and shit that he did, and he lost, like, all his credibility. And then there was another one where, like, the guy who faked a new element, that was also a good one. And then, like, I think one of his more recent ones was the guy who, faked cloning, which I didn't even know that was a thing you could do, is fake cloning, but some guy managed to do it, and, like, I don't know. I think, like I barely know anything about, like, you know, the realm of science, but I absolutely love learning about, like, even if I don't understand that well, like, even if you, like, present it to me well enough, like, I will, you know, listen, because, like, you know, just learning about how people can be so deceptive for so many years, and then watching them finally get, like, what they had coming for them, like, oh my god, that is so good to see. It's like, you know, I don't know, I guess, like, frauds and scandals have just, like, sort of been an interest of mine for a while. And, like, you know, there are a lot of video essays and documentaries and whatnot on frauds and scandals. Like, you know, I have plenty of material to go through. But yeah, I'm going on a tangent. So, back to the game, chess rankings. Oh, this is hard. Number 1 is Iris, obviously. 2 is, I guess, Johnny. 3 is, I guess, Noah. 4 is Nivey, even though I don't really want to put her there. And then 5 and 6 are interchangeable. I'm gonna put Jay at 5 and then Pika at 6, and that's literally only because I think, like, I've sent a few more messages to Jay than I have Pika, but, like, you know, I haven't actually checked her DM count, so that may be, like, inaccurate, but I mean, like, I don't really care, like, both of them are interchangeable, my computer just turned off. But yeah, those are, like, kind of my TRs. Like, I don't really want to trust anyone in this tribe. Like, I don't know how stable the, they haven't even named the alliance yet. I don't know how stable the alliance is, really. Like, you know, we had one successful vote. I almost went against it, but thank God I didn't, because that probably would have damaged trust. As much as I wanted to keep Faye around, like, that probably would have damaged a lot of trust. But yeah, I don't know. This is an interesting tribe. These are going to be, like, some interesting rounds, and it's going to be really interesting, especially if we lose a challenge and have to go to tribal. Yeah. I'm really hoping for this round is that Ty and Henry make it through, because I really want to make it to merge with them. Also Lindsay, because like I literally have not been in an org with Lindsay since my first ever org, and like, you know, even then, my life in that game was so short lived. And I love Lindsay. She's such a messy icon, and I love her for that. So I don't know if we'd be working together. I just want to, like, you know, meet up with her at least. So that's why I'm praying for like either a villager or Grace Boot this round, because like, you know, I feel like a villager would make sense, like no offense to him. I think Grace would probably make sense as well. So yeah, I don't know. That's my boot prediction. That would be best case scenario for me. I just want to make it emerge with like, I want to make it emerge with Iris, Ty, and Henry still in the game, because I truly think we could cause some fucking chaos in this game if we manage to work together. And like, you know, Iris said she got along well with Henry, so I just gotta hope that Ty is also getting along well with Henry, which I feel like they could. So, you know, as long as we all make it emerge and then we meet up, like, you know, I'm ready to cause some fucking chaos in this game. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting.